I want to show you an example of how important it is to have a community of people that believe in you more than you believe in yourself. So back in '03, I decided to try out for the Indianapolis Colts cheerleaders. Honestly, not even knowing too much about the sport because I just came from Puerto Rico and we don't play football there. The story is actually longer, but I'm going to tell you about the whole thing about having people that believe in you more than you do. So from 500 girls, they decided to keep the top 100 for the first cut. It's multiple cuts during the month. So I go back to my normal job. I'm a chemical engineer. I'm the only woman in this group here that we were talking, all male engineers. I told them what happened. You're not going to believe what I did. And they're like, wait a second. So if you make it, do we get tickets? I'm like, oh gosh, I'm not going to be able to make it. There's a football quiz. There's all this stuff. I don't even know the sport that much. And they're like, don't worry, we can take care of you. So every day during that week, with M&Ms, they taught me at the cafeteria, the game, they'll be like, hey, this blue one here, this is Peyton Manning. I'm like, who is Peyton Manning? It's like, the quarterback. What's a quarterback? That's how lost I was. But they taught me every week with M&Ms, the game. Then they gave me a book that it was called Football for Dummies. And I read it and I studied like I was just doing my master's degree again. They really were so excited of like maybe having a peer that they could say she's a cheerleader and maybe having tickets as well. Long story short, I actually ended up being a Colts cheerleader for 7 years. Also the captain is a really cool story, but the beginning is what I wanted to reinforce because honestly, without that support from my peer engineers at that moment, there is no way I would have done it. Yes, I had the skill dancing and entertaining, but they had the other elements that I didn't have. So the learning, make sure that you're in a community that believes in you, that complements the areas that are not your strengths, that support you constantly through the journey, and they truly want you to succeed. And once you have that community, protect it at all costs. Your circle, your growth.